Good morning, students. Myself Mohan. Today we will solve some exercise problems relating to the topic knowing our numbers. So let us solve some problems. First one, a book exhibition was held for 4 days in a school. The number of tickets sold at the counter on the first, second, third and final day was respectively 1094, 1812, 2050 and 2751. Find the total number of tickets sold on all the 4 days. So here a book exhibition was held for 4 days in a school. A book exhibition was held for 4 days in a school, and every day the number of tickets sold at the counter is given. So number of tickets sold at the counter on the first, second, third and final day, that is 4th day, was given. So that is 1094 on the first day, 1812 tickets sold on second day of the book exhibition, and the third day 2050 tickets were sold. On the last day, that is 4th day of the exhibition, the number of tickets sold were 2751. Here in this problem you have to calculate total number of tickets sold on all the 4 days. So you have to find out total number of tickets sold on all the 4 days. So here, based on these data, you have to find out total number of tickets sold on all the 4 days. You have to calculate. First, here you have to find out total number of tickets sold on all the 4 days of the book exhibition held in a school. So first you have to write out number of tickets sold on each day of the book exhibition. So first write number of tickets sold on first day. Here it is given 1094. So write number of tickets sold on first day is how much? 1094. So write 1094. Similarly, on the second day of the book exhibition, how many tickets were sold? Here it is given number of tickets sold on second day is how much? 1812. So write number of tickets sold on second day is equal to 1812. Similarly, you have to write number of tickets sold on third day, on the third day of the exhibition. In the problem it is given 2050 tickets were sold on third day of the book exhibition. So write number of tickets sold on third day is equal to 2050. And then on the last day, that means 4th day of the book exhibition. So the number of tickets sold on 4th day is here given, that is 2751. So write 2751. Therefore number of tickets sold on 4 days is equal to 2751. Here we are written all the tickets sold on all the 4 days of the book exhibition held, that is number of tickets sold on first day, that is 1094. Number of tickets sold on second day, that is 1812. Number of tickets sold on third day is 2050. And then the number of tickets sold on fourth day, that is 2751. Here then you have to calculate, find the total number of tickets sold on all the 4 days. So here you have to calculate total number of tickets sold on all the 4 days of the book exhibition. You will get total tickets sold on all the 4 days by adding all the number of tickets sold on all the 4 days of the book exhibition held. So by adding 4 days number of tickets sold, you will get the total number of tickets sold on all the 4 days. Therefore here you have to add the tickets sold on all the 4 days, that is 1094 and 1812, 2050 and then 2751. By adding all these numbers or all these number of tickets, you will get total number of tickets sold on all the 4 days. Therefore here you have to add from ones, that is 4 plus 2 is equal to 6. 6 plus 0 again 6. 6 plus 1 is equal to 7. By adding 4 plus 2 6. 6 plus 1 is equal to 7. Therefore write 7. And in the 10 place, 9 plus 1 is equal to how much? 10. 10 plus 5, 15. And then add 15 plus 5 is equal to how much? 20. Therefore write 0 as it is. Take 2 carry in the 100 place. 2 plus 0, 2. Then 2 plus 8 is equal to how much? 10. Therefore 10 plus 0, 0, and then 10 plus 0, 10, and then 10 plus 7 is equal to 17. So write 7 and then put carry 1 and the 1000 place. Therefore carry 1 plus 1 is equal to 2. 2 plus 1 is equal to 3. And then 3 plus 2 is equal to how much? 5. 5 plus 2 is equal to 7. Therefore 7707. Therefore the number of tickets sold was how much? Here 7707. Here 7707 tickets were sold on all the in all the 4 days of the exhibition. Therefore here 7707 tickets were sold on all the 4 days of the book exhibition held in a school. In this way you have to calculate total number of tickets sold on all the 4 days. Take next problem, second one. Shekhar is a famous cricket player. He has so far scored 6,980 runs in test matches. He wishes to complete 10,000 runs. How many more runs does he need? So here given Shekhar is a famous cricket player. He has so far scored 6,980 runs in test matches. He wishes to complete 10,000 runs. How many more runs does he need? So here you have to calculate how many more runs does Shekhar needed to score 10,000 runs in the test matches. So first you have to write here, Shekhar wishes to complete 10,000 runs. So runs to achieve by Shekhar is how much? Here in this problem it is given, that is 10,000 runs in test matches. So therefore write runs to achieve is equal to 10,000. But here Shekhar so far scored how much runs in test matches? Here it is given, that is 6,980 runs. So far Shekhar scored 6,980 runs in test matches. So then therefore write runs scored is equal to 6,980 runs. Therefore how much more runs does he need? You have to calculate how many more runs does he need to complete 10,000 runs in test matches by Shekhar. Here you have to subtract runs to achieve, that is 10,000 by runs scored by Shekhar so far, that is 6,980. By subtracting 10,000 by 6,980, we will get runs required to complete 10,000 runs in test matches. Therefore here you have to subtract 10,000 by 6,980. In one's place 0 minus 0 is equal to 0. In 10 place 0 is there. 8 does not subtract with 0. So take carry 1, that is 10. 10 minus 8 is equal to how much? 10 minus 8 is equal to 2. So remaining 9. 9 minus 9 is equal to 0. And then 9 minus 6. That is 9 minus 6 is equal to how much? 9 minus 6 is equal to 3. Therefore 3,020 runs. So runs required to complete 10,000 runs by Shekhar is equal to how much? 3,020 runs. So therefore Shekhar needs 3,020 more runs to score 10,000 runs in test matches. Here he has scored 6,980 runs in test matches. If he score 3,020 runs more, then his wish to complete 10,000 runs to be fulfilled. In this way you have to calculate how many more runs does he need. So therefore in this problem Shekhar needs 3,020 more runs to complete 10,000 runs in test matches. Take next problem, that is third one. In an election, the successful candidate registered 5,77,500 votes and his nearest rival secured 3,48,700 votes. By what margin did the successful candidate win the election? Here in this problem, in an election, the successful candidate registered 5,77,500 votes. That is, the winning candidate registered 5,77,500 votes, and his nearest rival, that is opposite candidate, secured 3,48,700 votes. So nearest rival secured 3,48,700 48,700 votes. By what margin did the successful candidate win the election? Here you have to calculate by how much margin does the winning candidate wins the election, or the successful candidate win the election by what margin. Here successful candidate votes is given, that is 5,77,500 votes is secured by the successful candidate, and then nearest rival secured 3,48,700 votes. So you have to write 3,48,700 votes. So first you have to write here number of votes secured by successful candidate. First you have to write number of votes secured by successful candidate, that is 5,77,500. So therefore write number of votes secured by successful candidate is equal to 5,77,500. And then similarly you have to write the vote secured by the is nearest opponent, that is nearest rival you have to write. So number of votes secured by is nearest rival is equal to, so he has secured 3,48,700 votes. Therefore write number of votes secured by is nearest rival is equal to 3,48,700. Here you have to calculate the margin did the successful candidate win the election, by how many more votes does the successful candidate gets over the his nearest opponent. You have to calculate. Here you have to subtract the number of votes secured by successful candidate by is nearest rival. So here you have to subtract 5,77,500 with number of votes secured by his nearest rival, that is 3,48,700. By subtracting 5,77,500 with 3,48,700, you will get the margin between the successful candidate and the is nearest rival candidate. So first here you have to subtract 5,77,500 with 3,48,700. So in one place 0 minus 0 is equal to 0. In 10th place 0 and 0 is there, therefore 0 minus 0 is equal to again 0. In 100 place 5 minus 7 is there, 7 does not subtract with 5, therefore take carry. So 15 minus 7 is equal to how much? 8. So 800, and in 1000 place carry 1 left, so 6 is there, 8 does not subtract with 6, therefore take carry. 16 minus 8 is equal to how much? 16 minus 8 is equal to 8. Again in 10,000 place 6 minus 4 is equal to how much? 2. So it again 4 minus 3 is 4, again 4, 7 minus 4 is equal to 2, 28,800 remaining. Then in lakh place, that is 5 minus 3 is equal to how much? 5 minus 3 is equal to 2. Therefore 2,28,800. So the margin between the successful candidate and the his nearest rival is how much? 2,28,800. The margin between the successful candidate and the nearest rival is 2,28,800. Therefore, the successful candidate won by a margin of 2,28,800 votes by against his nearest rival candidate. Against his let us take homework for today. First one, the population of Chitradurga city was 1,40,206 in the year 2011. In the year 2012, it was found to be increased by 21,356. What was the population of the city in 2012? You have to calculate what was the population of the city in 2012. So here you have to calculate the population of the city in the year 2012. So that's all for today. Thank you.